Hey, there's gonna be spoilers, just so you know. So I gotta be real careful with how I put this. If you didn't read the disclaimer, read it. The Mario Galaxy movie seems to be a very divisive topic, with people either loving or hating it. So, as someone who's a pretty big Nintendo fan and someone who liked the first Mario movie, I hated this. When the first Mario movie came out, I thought it was perfectly fine. A lot of people criticized the story for being too simple, but I get why Nintendo made the first film that way. The plot got the job done, and they didn't want to take too many risks considering the other first Mario movie. So I was okay with it being simple, but I said that when they did a sequel, and it was always going to be when, not if, I wanted them to expand and add more focus to the story. They didn't need to add a whole lot, but just more. And it looked like we were going to get that when they announced the name of the sequel was the Super Mario Galaxy movie, being named after the Mario game with the most heavy story focus besides the RPGs. So imagine my disappointment when I sat down in the theater to watch a bunch of Illumination shorts put together. And the red flags start rearing their heads right at the start of the movie. The story follows Bowser Jr., who kidnaps Princess Rosalina so he can... Wait, what? Yeah, so for a Mario Galaxy movie, it seems like the film wants to focus on anything other than Galaxy. Rosalina spends the entire movie locked away. Oh, but we don't have time for her. We have to introduce a bunch of other characters, like Yoshi. Oh, cool, Yoshi's here. What does he do? He doesn't do anything, does he? Besides looking marketable? Nope. Okay, so now that that's done, we have to introduce other fan-favorite Mario characters, like Wart and Birdo and Queen Bee, and what do? Nothing, nothing, and nothing. The film is constantly interrupting itself and having these random moments that don't progress the main story at all. Are there any new characters that do anything in this movie? Star Fox. Excuse me? Yeah, so Star Fox is kind of the first positive thing I have to say for the movie. Kinda. He's animated great and conveys a lot of personality with a great performance by Glenn Powell. That being said, why is he here? Oh, wait, Nintendo is rumored to be making a new Star Fox game. So basically, Nintendo realized that the last Star Fox game was 10 years ago and, was also Star Fox Zero, and decided to remind everyone that his franchise exists and he isn't just a Smash Bros. Character. The defense I see for this movie all over the place is that it's for the fans, but that doesn't make sense to me. Would a Mario fan really want Fox McCloud, a character not even from the same franchise, to get more screen time than Rosalina in a Mario Galaxy movie? It kind of reminds me of that one scene from Wreck-It Ralph with Pac-Man. Okay, but enough about the story, which, come to think of it, was probably this film's motto during development. What about the fundamentals? This is a comedy, and while not an absolutely hilarious movie by any means, I remember laughing at a few of the jokes in the first movie. So, if this film is basically just a collection of shorts, are they at least funny? No, not at all. In fact, there were rarely moments in this movie where I even smiled. But okay, I'm not a complete sourpuss, so why don't I wrap this video up with what I actually did like about the movie. The animation is great, with action scenes being especially fun and creative. Like, for as pointless as that casino fight was, it looked really cool. The music by Brian Tyler is still amazing and utilizes a bunch of motifs from the games. Yep, that's it. The Super Mario Galaxy movie is so frustrating to me because instead of using the first movie as a jumping off point to improve in aspects where that movie failed, it regressed and became a bunch of jingling keys. In the past, I've said with stupid movies, there's fun stupid like Godzilla x Kong, and then there's boring stupid, which I think perfectly fits this movie. And I feel like this movie could have been fun stupid if it just had any real foundation whatsoever. It's like the Mario movie was built on wood, and all the sequel needed to do was build on stone. Nothing fancy like marble or anything, but just stronger than wood. But then the actual movie is built on toothpicks. Even as just fan service, it fails because all it does is show you characters you know, but doesn't do anything with them. Hey Nintendo, Illumination, you know Easter eggs are supposed to be hidden, right? Just showing me a bunch of Pikmin front and center doesn't do anything but interrupt the movie for another minute. Actually, wait, that could be a video topic all by itself. Maybe a future Media Musings idea. But anyway, at the end of the day, this is still gonna make $1 billion. So, yeah. That's all I got for now. The next video should be for Crystal Theater of Idols. So if you're interested in that, then be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and hit that bell icon to be notified for whenever I make a new video. And if you've seen the Super Mario Galaxy movie, then let me know what you thought of it in the comments. Okay. That's it. Bye.